Hey everybody, it's Dissident here and welcome back to another Apex video. So today we're going to be talking about 7 tips to start increasing your aim in Apex Legends now. This is going to be a guide for newer players, for veteran players, and for returning veterans to Apex. I'm here to help you learn something new if you haven't heard it before. I'm here to help you redefine your basics. I'm here to help every single one of you. Make sure to stick around for the entire video. Let's hit a like goal of 5 likes today. I'm 100% sure you guys can do it. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Apex content. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off with number 1 is going to be warm-up and training. You really want to develop a routine before you actually start getting into Apex games that are going to warm up your hands, because going into games cold is really going to affect your gameplay. You're probably not going to be playing as well because you're not going to be able to make the small adjustments that you have to do when you're in game. And warming up in the actual game isn't really going to be beneficial to your gameplay. If you would like a video of me creating an entire warm-up routine for you guys, please let me know down in the comments below. But I'm going to showcase just a small glimpse of it today. You're going to grab yourself the flatline because it has one of the harder recoils to master. Not only do you have to compensate for the up and down, it also drifts a lot to the left and to the right. So just stand right here in front of the dummy. Try to stand around this first line here. This is just going to be practicing your right mouse button or your left trigger if you're on controller. Practicing your trigger fingers. This is really just to warm up the basics. Make sure you got your bullets nice and straight. Then once you do that, you just move back. And you just keep moving backward from line to line up until you feel comfortable enough to go all the way back into the sand, making sure that all your shots are consistent. Next part of the routine, we're going to make sure we shoot that target right there. We're going to hit as many bullets as you possibly can. Try to set yourself a damage number output. Try to hit 100 damage on this. Try to hit 200 damage, 300 damage, and as much as you can. Try not to miss a single bullet. We're going to start now. I missed a few bullets there, but I saw 494, which is pretty good. Wait for it to start moving. I missed one shot there, so it messed up the numbers, but I saw 390 something and then 171. So then once you feel comfortable enough doing that, you're going to go to the other side, down where the arrows are. Do the same thing for the other moving target. Do each and every one of these as many reps as you want until you feel comfortable enough then to go on to the next part. Now this is going to bring us up into our number 2 tip, which is recoil control. Every gun has a different recoil pattern. So starting with the flatline, I'm going to show you guys exactly what this one looks like. You can see how it really drifts more to the left side. It goes up and slightly to the left, sharp right, sharp left, and it gradually goes up left again, and then kind of sharp to the right. So what you want to do when you're trying to compensate for recoil is go in the entire opposite direction of which the recoil is going. So for example, I'm going to be talking to both my mouse and keyboard players and my controller players. If it goes up and to the left, you're going to want to pull it down and to the right. If it shoots far to the right, you're going to want to hold it to the left. See how it starts shooting up to the left here, upward left? Keep your mouse, keep your thumbstick downward right. It's going up to the right, keep your thumbstick and your mouse downward left. Once you do that, you'll be able to master more or less, the more you do it, the recoil pattern control. It was a little bit wonky there, but you can see just how much is shot to the right towards the end. Every other bullet was pretty decent. You can see I made it go a little bit to the left, but that shoot to the right, that would have missed some bullets on the body. Let's do it one more time. That was a little bit better, but you can really see it's more about the horizontal recoil you have to worry about for the flatline. If you want me to make a video on every recoil pattern in Apex Legends, please let me know down in the comments below. So we're going to move on now to number 3, which is the settings. Guys, fixing your settings is really going to help with your aim. This is going to be a little bit more towards controller players because I am a controller player. So I apologize for keyboard and mouse that I won't be able to show off any keyboard settings. But I'm not going to get too in-depth into it. If you guys would like to see a settings video though for controller, please let me know down in the comments below. But this is where you're going to really get everything done. How fast you want your crosshair to move, how slow you want it to move depending on what sight that you have, a ×1, a ×2. Your dead zones that you have here, small. I recommend having small because large, it's going to take too long for you to start moving, and small control sticks have stick drift. So I think small is going to be the best bet. Then you have your advanced settings, guys. You can look into this all that you want. Take a general basis and then make it your own, because everybody is different. But believe me, messing with advanced settings like this is really going to make sure that your aim is as pinpoint as possible. I promise you guys, settings is a huge part of improving your aim. On to tip number 4 is actually going to be using your left thumbstick or your movement keys to help you aim. Guys, you not only have a mouse and a right thumbstick, you also have a left thumbstick, especially on controller. This aim assist that you can see here that I have, I'm not aiming with the right stick at all, but you can see how close it is to the target just from using your movement keys. So again, keyboard or mouse, I'm sorry this doesn't apply to you with the aim assist, but the movement key thing definitely does. You can use your movement keys to help assist you with your aim. If you are ever so slightly right here, just move to the right. It's gonna pinpoint, go onto the target. If you're on this side, just move a little bit to the left. Trust me, I use both to my advantage, both moving and using my right stick. It really helps. It really helps with your aim. Just something as simple as that. Now, not only just using the right stick or your mouse, use your WASD, use your left stick to help you aim. It'll really make your life easier. Less work on the right stick. It's gonna make everything easier. Believe me, guys. Anything that makes your right stick work less or make your mouse work less, why wouldn't that be beneficial to you guys? You're gonna just see how easy it is to aim at targets. Even from distances, it can work. Even at distances, it can help, but be careful not to move too much, because then you can overcompensate your shots. With overcompensation comes our 5th tip, which is not getting too nervous or too excited. You might be thinking this is a weird tip when it comes to aiming, but believe me, this one is a game changer. I'm gonna put a clip on the screen just to show you guys an example of a time that I was really calm and really relaxed during a game. It was in a 1v3 situation. I know I had the Spitfire because that game didn't start out too good, but that was the only gun I had, so I had no choice. But if you stay calm, you can pull off plays like this. Getting too nervous or too excited can make you really overshoot your shots because you have the adrenaline pumping, your heart rate is up. Because that's how I know I'm guilty of that. Back when I used to start playing games, I would overshoot my shots and I would miss a lot just because I would get too nervous and I would feel like my body shaking. You guys want to stay as calm as you possibly can. I know it's hard, but believe me, once you get into the habit of keeping yourself calm, keep it conscious in your head, and you're gonna notice just the things that you can pull off. You can pull off stuff like I did in the clip that's playing. Believe me, staying calm, focus on your aiming, focus on your movement is really going to help. Just as simple as that, improving your aim. Moving on to tip number 6 is going to be looking straight. Now I can tell you I am 100% guilty of this, nowhere near as much as I used to be. But when I'm running or when I'm looking around, I have my head down. See where my crosshair is aimed? It's at the floor. So if somebody is to come in front of me right here, for example, where am I aiming? Practically, I'm aiming at their legs. You don't want to aim at their legs. I know a lot of players do this, and if you don't do this, that's also really good for you. You're already one step ahead. But I know I used to really be guilty of doing that. So something as simple as just keeping your crosshair straight. Look where it's going to lead up to. That's full-on body shots right there. This is really going to help improve your aim in the middle of a fight, or if somebody comes around a corner unexpected, or if you expect somebody from the corner. You don't want to be caught looking down. You want to be caught looking up, because if they come into your crosshair, you're ready to shoot. The less that you have to move your thumbstick from one position to another is better for you, because that means you have more time to shoot at them. From here to here takes a split second, but from here to here, barely, minuscule. That's just you trying to face your aim. From here to here takes a while. From here to here is nothing. If he runs into you, boom, right in the middle, like that, just like nothing. Make sure you have your crosshair straight or up as much as you can. Keep it, again, a conscious thought in your head. Keep your head straight. That's all I gotta say for this one. Moving on to the 7th and final tip is going to be Arena mode. I'm telling you, ever since arenas came into Apex, my gameplay and my aim has just gotten so much better. Because arena mode, they're a lot faster of a game modes, and you can purchase any gun you want with any attachments that you want to. It really helps practice the guns that you want to use. It helps practice your aim better because you don't have to worry about looting and looking for fights. You can just get into the game and really just practice all of the tips that I said earlier in the video. You put tips 1 through 6 into tip 7, which is arena mode, you're really going to be putting your aim and your practice to the maximum potential, going against actual players and doing it at your pace. You're going to be able to get the gun that you want. If you want to pick up, what is it right here? If you want to pick up an L-Star, you pick up the L-Star. You start practicing it for the round, boom, you shoot. If you didn't do too good, you do it again in the next round. It's all about practice and repetition. And I feel like arena mode is a really good way to practice your gun skill and your movement skill better than the BR. The BR is where you go once you know that you can compete, you can practice, you don't get frustrated when you die, you're the first squad beaten. I know it's discouraging. So arenas is just a really good way to practice your gunplay. But anyway, that's going to be 7 tips in Apex Legends on how to increase your aim. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this video really helped you, because these are the things that helped me get better. So I really hope it can help you guys get better. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know any questions or concerns you have down in the comment section below. Also, write any other tips that you have to say. Help each other out. Let's help each other out. Put it down in the comments so somebody else can read it. Maybe it's something that I missed. We're all just here to help each other. We're all here to get better at the game. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.